Good morning. It's me, Mikey Pipes. Wednesday, May 18th, 2022. And today we're doing an oil to gas conversion. And it's not featuring them. See this? It's not them. I guarantee it. And what I also guarantee is that you're going to love this video. So make sure you stick around to the end because we're also going to have another giveaway. Stay tuned. Let's get going. All right, we are fortunate enough to have all this room here. All of our tools. There's a painted black 3/4 plywood. We've got some 2x4s. We've got the copper, PVC, all of our fittings, the Bosch low loss header. We took this exterior door literally off the hinges. We took this boiler room door off the hinges. And there is this old, not so old, slant fin, oil-fired boiler with this Beckett burner. And let me tell you something, with diesel and number 2 home heating fuel being at sky-high, record-shattering costs, no better time than now to convert from this ugly, dirty, and expensive wildebeest. Wouldn't you say it's a wildebeest, Mike? It's a wildebeest. It's a wildebeest. We got 3 zones with zone valves. We have 1 circulator, and we have our water meter there. We're going to finesse this. We are going to finesse this, and we're going to feature the Bosch Greenstar 151 wall hung combi on that wall. Let's get the show on the road. Hi. We got the Bosch. They delivered the wrong one. Those people at FW Web.
They were quick, though.
They are quick.
They took the old one.
They don't mess around. When it comes to Mikey Pipes, they know that I could be their death. It's like I'm killing Navian. Slowly. I got a noose around their neck, and they got like 1 toe left on the chair. No, we love FW Web. Prompt, professional, delivers quick, on time, and my main supplier for Bosch equipment. At least for the time being. I think I'm going to buy direct from Bosch. When I'm up and down the East Coast, global dominance. I'm going to put Bosch in Navian's president's house. That would be epic, right? That would be a great video. All right. It is 11 after 8. 3 zones. We are going to clean up this mess in here. And we're going to get a piece of plywood on that wall.
It smells like oil.
Earl. The Earl Burler is gone. Earl Burler is gone. All right, let's get some something to suck up this water with. And let's see if we can get a good tubing cutter. Because my Milwaukee M12 automatic tubing cutter, man, she got a dull blade. Imagine cutting a steak with like a plastic knife that's dull already. That's what it cuts like. All right, we are going to take some measurements here for this wall. We're going to fish this thermostat wire through as well. Or maybe go around with it. But there's 1 thermostat wire. Here's the other. And here's the 3rd. We have 3 zones. We're going to mount this bad boy right there. I got fresh air going up to the roof. And I'm going to use the chimney with the PVC tubing to go up to the top of the chimney. All right. Let's get the show on the road. Ooh, mango. So have any weight to it?
Oh, yeah.
Oh. Yeah, look at that. We may be able to buy some Juanitos for lunch with that. I wonder what copper is at a pound now. With the cost of diesel at $6.50, damn, copper must be $20 a pound. There it is. That's the Mongo pile. All right, let me take a measurement and stop putzing around because we have a time deadline. National Grid is going to be here between the hours of 2 and 6 today to install a brand new meter. Now, I got my pressure test certificate here. Where is it? There it is. All right. Got my pressure test certificate. Hiding customer info. We're going to put a drop cloth here as well. I'm going to suck up this water. I'm going to take a measurement for a piece of plywood here. Man, I swear it's a beautiful day in the neighborhood. Here's my 3/4 inch black plywood. cut a piece 70 inches, which is the height I'm gonna work with in that boiler room. I got the Milwaukee M18 circular saw. Man, I tell you guys, the thing is tits. Simply an amazing tool. I love it how there's no cords, just a nice good battery. All right, now we gotta take another measurement. Get the dust off. I'm gonna take another measurement because I got some wires that are in the way here, and then our width. All right. Here's my piece of 3/4 inch plywood. I secure it to the studs with the Milwaukee M18 framing nailer. If you guys are hesitant about buying one, I highly recommend it. Team Red, baby, all the way. Ain't that right, Peter?
Yep.
Team Red. One of the many things I love about Bosch, the Green Star wall hung combi, is that it comes with this. There is the wall mount template. What's unique about this template, it gives you exact locations of where the mounting bracket needs to be and also the hydraulic separator. So you could technically pipe in the entire boiler, holding your boiler piping below and including the hydraulic separator, and then put the unit on the wall if you choose to. That is pretty epic. I'm not aware of any other manufacturer that gives that in their installation package. Very nice. All right, we have our water meter here. Now we have 1 inch coming in, but then he's got a 5/8 meter and 1/2 inch domestic water piping. It is what it is, ladies and gentlemen. We're gonna supply 3/4 domestic hot and cold water underneath, and we'll make this work. But we have plenty of room here to really do a really tits job. It's gonna be epic when it's done. So make sure you stick around to the end and watch how we step by step install this beautiful machine. We move the mounting bracket closer to the right wall. Nope, you missed it.
I'm not high enough.
Higher. You gotta go up like, there you go, now go more to the right. Nope. No, you missed it. Okay, Daniel, your side up there, go up high, a little bit higher.
Me?
Yeah, your side. Okay, now go straight down. No, you keep missing it.
I can't. If you do it with your arm there.
It doesn't help that the right side is smack against the wall. I wonder how they do it in Europe, whether it's like in kitchen cabinets. No, guys, you missed it, sorry. We're gonna pry the clips a little bit off the wall. How's the other one look? Let's see. There you go, Hercules. Straight to, there you go, and you are on. Confident?
Confident it's on with this elbows. This is gonna be tricky.
No, not at all.
Just pull it.
Yeah, and we'll cut it back a little bit shorter so we can get an elbow on there. All right, let's get some screws or bolts to secure the bottom to the plywood.
We're gonna have to take the electrical thing out.
940. Wow, actually would have been normally gotten done a lot more by this time.
You think so?
Yeah, it's almost 9:45.
I feel like we just got so much done. It's on the wall, the gas is in and done.
Correct.
Electric at the machine is done.
Correct.
Circulators are on.
Circulators are in place. Correct. But we are working with a limited space, and it's not like three of us could fit in there at once, unless it's gonna be like an orgy. So, all good though. All right, 2 circulators on the bottom because I have 2 zones feeding from the crawl space. One on the top because I have a zone coming from above, overhead. So it makes no sense to go up and then go back down again. I think this looks tits. Let me get your thoughts and feedback down in the comment section down below. I prefer the ECM circulators by Taco. They're high efficient. They're the equivalent of an LED light bulb. If you're converting from oil to gas or replacing a boiler, one of the also main reasons you're doing that is also to save money on your energy bill. Why put a traditional 150 watt circulator when you could put in something like this that uses a fraction of the energy to operate? All right, so one supply out of 3 is complete. We have 2 more down there, and then 3 other returns. Let's finish the supplies and then work on the returns. Daniel and the other mic are working on the 2-inch that we're going to use as exhaust to the roof. We have a small step stool or something? Yes, we do. Right here. Let's see what we see up in there. Nope, not yet. Is that 1 link or 2 links?
Up there we have 2 links.
Not there yet. What? Ask him what's going on. Is it hitting something?
My phone was going on. What? Is it hitting something? I don't know. Yeah, I'm stuck.
Yeah, so wiggle it around because you're hitting the reducing bushing.
Okay. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. We don't see that.
There it is.
Oh, we see it.
Okay. Excellent.
I got about 2 feet up there.
That's perfect.
It's good.
Let it go. It's not going anywhere. Almost got it. There's a modified chimney cap. Look at that. It's tits. So you're going to go back up on the roof. You're going to slide that over the hole, and you're going to take some high temperature silicone, well, not whatever, regular silicone, seal that and bolt the thing back down. And then you're going to take a T, right, and put it on top so they're going across like this.
So I'll cut the pipe too, shorter.
Yeah, you can do that too. All right, there's our first zone. No, don't push the pipe down and put the machine on an offset, you know, off to the side. That way you don't have to pipe up. Pull your pipe down, press the trigger. Very awkward. Next. Put it to the side. Yep, however we gotta get it done. There's plenty of room. Make sure you push the pipe in. Good. Press. See, we embrace technology here at Pipe Doctor. We don't need no stinking B-tank. Now listen, everything has a time and its place, but for simplicity, for less liability, you know what? You bring a torch into a structure, you have plenty of liability. You know, in certain jurisdictions, you even need fire watch, right? And that adds money to a job, which increases the overall cost. Here, we are in a home, and the torches remain in the truck for the entire job. We're utilizing the Milwaukee M18 Force Logic. Peter has a 3/4 inch jaw on, and he's pressing in the 3/4 inch Viga fittings. And this is the first return that we're completing right now for this job.
Your B-tank in the 20th century. Huh?
Yeah, and as you can see, that looks tits. Out of the bottom of that T, we're gonna pick up the other 2 zones, which are right there and there. And then we'll be done with hydronic zones. And it's 1025. Tits. Let's go Bosch. Hashtag love Bosch. Oh, I'll go back there. What does that say? Hold on, don't move. Something of Mount Carmel.
Oh, it's a scapular.
So what?
It's like a Christian thing.
Oh, I thought you were Catholic.
Catholic Christian thing.
The difference.
I'm Catholic, but I think a lot of
Is it a
Christians-
saint?
No, it's like Our Lady gave. I forget how the whole thing goes, but
The scapular.
Is it good luck?
no, it's like a promise that if you die wearing a scapular,
Whoever dies wearing this scapular shall not suffer eternal.
Hold on. Shall not what?
Shall not suffer eternal flames. I think that's what it says.
So if you wear that when you die, you're not basically going to hell.
But it's not just wearing it. You also have to follow the rules of the scapular.
What are the rules of the scapular? You
following the commandments, just being a good,
gotta follow the 10 Commandments?
being a good person.
Okay. You don't want to suffer an eternal flame. Eternal. Eternal's a long time, by the way.
Yeah, never ends.
Yeah. You know what's not eternal? The life expectancy of a Navian.
That's true.
Yeah. Usually about 5 years. 7 if they're lucky. And if they're really, real lucky, they're going to play lotto and they'll maybe get like 9. Unlike this Bosch Green Star 151 Wohon Combi.
Can I ask your opinion?
Yes.
So, if you see how I come up from the top, it comes out of 45.
Okay.
I'm gonna do an elbow there
Okay.
to an elbow into what's going up
Okay.
and a straight length across. Is that all right?
Okay. As long as there's pitch on the straight length across and it's secure,
Yeah.
so you don't have it, so it's not back pitch and you get condensate accumulation there.
So I'll band iron it.
You could do that.
Okay. Peter. I'm gonna need another 90.
That looks nice.
Which one is the condensate? Which one's the relief?
Daniel, which one's the condensate? Which one's the relief?
Black is the condensate.
Black pipe is condensate.
Danny.
Nice thing about the Bosch is they come with this corrugated flexible tubing off of the relief valve and off of the condensate trap.
The Phillips tip.
It's very, very nice. He's showing off the work, huh? That's tits. What time is it?
1239.
12:39. And today is the same day that we started this job, right? Now I know we did the gas piping because this is a true gas conversion. There was no meter set. We had to bring gas from the street to the house. That was done by the utility National Grid. Then we needed to install the gas piping from the new meter set to the location of the new equipment. We needed to pressurize that. We needed the village to come down and inspect the work, give us a pressure test certificate. But that was done in the past because when I do an oil to gas conversion, and even if there's no gas in the house, it's done the same day. So there's limited interruption for the homeowner. Now, as Daniel said, it is 12:39 and actually just hit 12:40. Today is Wednesday, May 18th. The year is 2022. Let me show you what we did. First, we're going to start with, we'll get to this next. We're going to start outside. All right, and unfortunately, we had all this nice area to stage, but let's look at the top of the chimney. There's a TY I put up there. I was going to put a full T, like a PVC, a CPVC T up there. I didn't have any, but that's the exhaust. All right, and we have 2-inch, what do we have, about 17 feet of 2-inch going up?
What's the length? 10?
Yes.
Got
Yeah.
that on video?
Yeah. So that is for our exhaust. Our fresh air is right there. So now let's go inside. Let's go inside. We took the door off, literally off the hinges, or off the frame if you want to be technical. All right, the hinges we took with the door. Same thing, we left the hinges on the door. So before we even get started with how sexy this Bosch is, we're just gonna brand it with
Talks about us like that.
Pipe Doctor right there, right? This is the raised oval acrylic dome. I get these from Armor Decal. They're in Ontario, Canada. Information on how to get this very, very sexy label in the description box down below. Is that a little fakaked? Yeah, it is. God damn it. Let's move that over. There it is. All right, so now that I'm done promoting Armor Decal, the next one is that one. There you go, with the Bosch IDS 2.0 condenser in the back. If you want any free Mikey Pipe stickers, email me, mike@mikeypipes.com. All right, now let's get on with the show. We're gonna start with the electrical. We had a transformer here with line voltage, no switch, that ran to the switch on the side of the oil-fired boiler. I took off that plate, I added the switch, I added the outlet, and then the switch not only controls the outlet, but it also controls power going to this Honeywell 3-zone switching relay. And as you can see, Pipe Doctor and the phone number is engraved into the cover. The other line here goes across there, and we're gonna straighten this up a little bit and go into the bottom of the Bosch. All right, for circulation, we're zoning with circulators, and that's the only way that I install a brand new boiler, a brand new heating system, is with circulators. So I'm using the Taco 007E ECM, high efficiency circulator. When they're powered, we have a nice little light like this one down here, all right? So I have 3 zones, I got 3 circulators. Coming off the top and bottom, or the inlet and outlet of the circulator, I'm using the Webstone full port with rotating flange. Circulator isolation flanges. Here's one without purge, and here's one with purge. I purge on top of the circulator, forcing water through the return and back to the circulator. And then when I'm purging, I just close this, get all the air and water through there. I crack this open a few times to get any pockets of air out of there, and then we're done. So those two, same exact fashion. You'll notice we had to orientate or reposition the head. We removed the 4 Allen screws holding the head onto the body. It's written in the manual, gentlemen. The orientation of the 007, you need to be reading that, look upright, okay? So here we have that both upright, but their circulators are pointing down, which is my direction of flow. Boom, boom, and that's all the existing. We have PEX and copper with copper fin tube baseboard, kind of like you see here throughout the house. There's no cast iron. The only cast iron that's on this system are in the 3 circulators. All right, let's take a look at the, and she's so sexy, by the way. Let's take a look at the venting. There's that. Self-explanatory. We discussed that already earlier. Coming out of the bottom of the boiler, we're using the Bosch primary loop manifold, my supply side, my return side. I got a couple 45s here rolled so I can get off the 3/4 plywood wall. I have my Caleffi 1.25" press separator here. Below the separator, I'm using brass fittings, brass nipples, the brass Caleffi 1/2" pressure reducing valve with optional gauge, my backflow preventer, and of course my cold water supply. This acts as a valve, ladies and gentlemen. Okay? And I guess we could have put a valve there too, but my valve is right there, so it's all good. We have a Webstone 3/4 press with drain isolation valve. I can use that for doing annual service. And here's, again, Webstone. This is the tankless valve set with the relief valve on it. So I'll be able to flush or descale this system as needed, which is typically once a year. For condensate removal, I got the Axiom condensate neutralizer back there, and we have a trap and standpipe in the crawl space. And we have that white corrugated tube. That's the discharge line off the relief. So should that leak, it's going to go into the PVC. We're good. The black one is my condensate, which is going through the neutralizer. For gas, I have, I want to say 40 feet of 1-inch piping from the meter set, which is in the front right corner of the house. Full 1-inch all the way to here, size down to 3/4, and just like that. So there we have it, ladies and gentlemen. It is 12:47, May 18th. Now, if you were paying close attention Earlier on in the video, I said we're going to have a giveaway. Yesterday's giveaway was who came closest without going over on the Rheem Prestige central air conditioning system, where the condenser on the ICC board gave us an error 21. And one lucky winner guessed 4.7 pounds we added to the system. And he also got a Pipe Doctor swag package, a care package. We got the brand new Pipe Doctor shirts and the FlexFit hats. And speaking of shirts, let me show you how they look. Be a male model. You got to put one on. And then you can throw the other ones out.
No, I like these.
You like them?
I'll wear them.
Okay.
When
You got to be a male model, all right? Because we got to feed the people these amazing, sexy.
It's gonna be huge until I wash it, though.
It's all right. It's all right. You know, you keep going to the gym. You're gonna fill into the shirt. We're waiting for Daniel to be our male model. But don't forget, the details on the giveaway coming up. So stay tuned. Here he comes. Wow. Wow. Look at the male model. And with the Let's Go Bosch. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the first time released in public. The summer 2022 Pipe Doctor Let's Go Bosch.
I like this logo.
It's not embroidered, but it's silk screened, right? Summer t-shirts. And don't worry, ladies and gentlemen, if you are interested in getting one of them, unfortunately, they're not going to be subsidized like the $11 Bosch long sleeve t-shirts they were. And by the way, Bosch, if you're listening, I still didn't get my big fat check. Kind of like Rakuten, right? You know the Rakuten, they send you a big fat check. They know what I'm talking about. I'm still waiting for the subsidy check because I laid out all the money for all those shirts that we kind of like gave away just at cost, which was $11 for shipping and handling, quote unquote handling. But if you're interested in getting these shirts, I think my direct cost with shipping is like $23. So if you would like an official Pipe Doctor Home Services Let's Go Bosch t-shirt, we got them available in medium, large, extra large, and wait for you big boys, 2XL. And if you really are a big fat fuck, I got 3XL. $23 delivered throughout the United States, all 50 states. You'll get one of these. And if you really, 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 really ask me nicely, I'll even autograph it for you.
You should put it on a hat, too.
I should put it on a hat. And yes, hats are also available. Details in the description box down below. A Let's Go Bosch hat, FlexFit hat, would not be awesome. It would be tits. Tits! Like tits in the palm of your hand. Tits like that. Like the Bosch is in my hand. The palm of my hand. It's so sexy. Don't you think the Bosch is sexy?
I think it looks very good for a boiler.
It looks phenomenal for a boiler. All right, now the giveaway. I promised the viewers that we're going to have another giveaway in this video. And here are the details. As you know, we don't have active gas service to this house, to this property. I made an appointment with the utility, National Grid, and they are going to be here between the hours of 2 and 6 p.m. today. And in order for them to give us a meter and turn on service, we need to have at least one appliance which is ready to go. And as you saw, ladies and gentlemen, we got that. We banged that out. So now the question, ladies and gentlemen, and there's going to be a grand prize winner, and there's going to be a runner-up. Okay? We'll start with the runner-up. The runner-up who correctly guesses what time one of us sit in the truck to drive away to go home. Right? That's the runner-up. And if you are a runner-up, you're going to get your choice of one. Medium, large, extra large, 2XL, and if you really are a big boy, 3XL. You get a choice of one if you live within the United States. If you live in Canada, send me some for postage, I'll send it to you. Closest without going over to the time. Okay? That's for the runner-up prize, a t-shirt. Now the grand prize is you're going to get a t-shirt and the old school Pipe Doctor Flex Fit hat. And if you want me to, I'll even autograph it. And if you're really, really nice, we'll get Daniel's son to autograph it as well. So you'll get basically a 2-for-1. And that, you have to correctly guess, without going over, the time that National Grid does not arrive, but gets his ass out of the truck. Because you know once they pull up, they're sitting in the truck for like a good 20 minutes. I want to see the time boots are on the pavement. You'll get the grand prize. All right, let's go have some fun. All right.
We're gonna do it.
We're gonna screw the door. Mike's gonna lose his patience. Oh, it's spring loaded. Oh yeah. You know, it's like he's gonna get his fingers stuck in there like a mouse.
Here.
I'll do it.
You're the guy who knows.
I'll do it. Aw. Want me to do it? I'll do it. You did a lot today. You gotta get one. Get one. Here. Give it up to you.
Pull towards me.
Yeah.
Oh, wait. A little more towards me.
There you go. No, don't strip it. Stop. You don't want to strip it. Okay. We got one done. 4, 8, 12, 11 to go. Peter, you care to make a little side wager? Or a gentleman's bet?
On what?
What time do you think National Grid's going to show up?
What is it, 2 to 6 their schedule?
Yep.
4:30?
Okay. Your wager is 4:30.
Actually, 3.
3. Is it your final answer?
Yep.
You want to call a friend?
No, I'm good.
3 o'clock. All right. Well, you know, if they gave a little more than 15-minute notice, I'll be really inclined, since it's like 70 degrees out, sunny, right? I'd be really inclined, and if I live nearby, I'd be really inclined to let's go in the pool. Have like a little pool party. You know what's going to be really epic? When we have 50,000 subscribers. We're going to have the most epic pool party. Unfortunately, I don't think that's going to happen this summer because the current rate of the way the channel's growing is roughly around 2,100 subscribers a month, and we're like 38,000 subscribers. So we have quite a ways. I think maybe towards the end of the winter. Don't worry, ladies and gentlemen, it'll be at a warm locale if it's during the cooler months. It may even be in South Carolina. You never know. Because Pipe Doctor is going to be licensed in South Carolina real soon. So stay tuned. I'm going to hook up with my boy at K Plumbing and Sewer Service. Big tits. We're going to conquer the East Coast. And you're going to help us. I'm going to call Daniel and ask him what his wager is. Hey, real quick. What time do you think National Grid's going to show up?
Honestly, I think like 5:45.
Is that your final answer?
Yeah.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, bye.
He thinks 5:45.
Hopefully not.
Hopefully not. Maybe it's 11 to 2. Maybe, just maybe. 2:15? 3? That would be really, really nice. Guys, it's not too late. And don't cheat. Don't be sneaky. Because this may be a live premiere and then I'll catch you out there. But there's 2 prizes. There's a grand prize and a runner-up. And as I said earlier, grand prize, you're going to get hat and shirt. Runner-up, you're just going to get shirt. All right? So make sure you post your answer down in the comment section down below. And remember, only 1 guess per person. All right? And the closest to the time without going over is going to win. And my long-term viewers know that I am a man of my word. And if you win, legitimately and honestly, Mikey Pipes is going to hook you up. All right? So post your comment now of what time. It says 10:28. Sorry. I'm dyslexic. 2:28. We've been sitting here basically doing nothing. I did realize, or I did figure out how to create a reel and add music to it, and I threw one on YouTube and I threw one on Instagram. So I think I accomplished a lot in the past hour. It's not too late to cast your vote. Well, actually it is now, because it's past 2 o'clock. Yeah, it's past 2 o'clock. So if you're ready, don't be sneaky. If you guess the time before this little clip of this video, no bueno. No bueno. Smack up against the gate. Ream, and look, it's missing the service port. See that? Because it's sitting right there next to it. Right there. I would put my sticker on there, but I don't want to be identified with hackery. That's hackery. That's just, that thing is suffering.
Let's take his gas meter.
Take his gas? Oh, we could take his gas meter. If we take his gas meter, we could turn on the gas and get paid. All right, while we're waiting, might as well give you guys some more info on what I do. And let's prepare a package of all of the paperwork that came with every component of the system that we installed, from the circulator, plural, zone relay, of course the boiler manual, if there's a propane to oil, natural gas to propane conversion kit, all that stuff, all the paperwork that came with it. Even the Caleffi air separator comes with a little manual. I put it all together and I leave that with the homeowner, so for future service reference or warranty purposes. What do you guys do, and how do you guys handle the paperwork? Do you chuck it in the garbage and just leave the boiler manual inside the boiler on top of the boiler? Or do you, I've seen some people, they actually create binders, for the property with the address on it, installation date, all that good stuff. Oh, speaking of that, let's create a little label with today's install date on it. You see? Installed May 18th, 22. Very nice. Now we have the waiting game as we continue to wait for National Grid. It's 3 o'clock on the dot. So you're definitely not over.
Mm-hmm.
You can be closest to. So, I don't know, we'll see.
I think we're gonna beat Danny.
What did Daniel say, 5:30?
Something like that.
Oh,
Like
some
6.
no, 4:30. No.
I think he said 5 something.
Yeah. Well, at least we can order Uber Eats and it'll be here before 6. Peter, I've never been so excited in my life before. Well, that's an exaggeration. It is, hold on, I was playing Wuduku. It is 3:06. Still Wednesday, still May 18th, still year 2022. I just got a call from National Grid. The technician is on his way from Hewlett, which is about a 15-20 minute drive, depending if that train trestle on Rockaway Avenue is up or down. You know what I mean if you live around here. So let's jump for joy. Jump for joy. Jump for joy. Sooner we get out of here, sooner we get paid, and sooner 2 winners could win the giveaway today. Stay tuned. Peter, 3:33. There he is. National Grid. There he is. Now, to be the runner-up, you need to have the boots on the ground. Boots on the ground. Now, what time will boots be on the ground? Well, that's the $1 million question.
3:33.
It is
Fucking remember.
3:33. It may be 3:34 by the time he gets out of there. Oh, 3:33. All right. So whoever guessed 3:33 the closest without going over, you just got yourself an official Pipe Doctor shirt. Let's go Bosch. Email me, Mike at MikeyPipes.com. Take a screenshot of your honest comment. And also send me your name and address, and I'll send it priority mail to you. Well, the handles, see? The handles are hitting the pipe. Let's purge the air out until we smell gas. Or if Peter farted. All right, it is 4:10. Now I smell gas. Okay. Now, we'll tighten this up.
Oh, it installs the label.
Yeah, tits, right? Gotta hold it down longer, I think. There it is.
Get the opposing tees for an eternity.
We hear tick, 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 tick.
Green light went on.
And we have ignition. See that green light? There it is. It's flickering in the camera, but it's not really flickering in real life. Let's turn on hot water somewhere. Let's adjust this temperature. There's the opposing tees. Let's set that for 122 degrees. And this we're gonna set for 6, which is for baseboard, fin tube baseboard. And remember, ladies and gentlemen, if you want any Let's Go Bosch Pipe Doctor Summer 2022 t-shirts, $23, Venmo, PayPal, Cash App, Zelle, Bitcoin, bullion, bearer bonds, diamonds, and I'll priority mail you a shirt. They're available in medium, large, extra large, 2XL, and if you really are a fat fuck, 3XL. And I'll send you a Let's Go Bosch shirt. And if you really are nice, maybe I'll even autograph it. 420. 420. 420, ladies and gentlemen. The truck is rolling. The truck is rolling. If you were lucky enough to guess 4:20 in the afternoon, you are going to be blessed with a care package from me, Mikey Pipes. Thank you so much for watching today's episode of this real and true oil to gas conversion. We did not have a gas service to this house until today. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate the entire community support to the channel. We have 38,000 subscribers. Incredible, incredible. I'm blown away by the amount of unconditional support and love from the community. And it blows my mind that in Thanksgiving of 2020, this channel passed 2,000 subscribers. Absolutely incredible. So thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And don't forget, I will not disappoint when this channel reaches the milestone of 50,000 subscribers. Well, let's just say it's going to be an epic occasion for all those who will be invited. My goal with my business and with this channel in the years to come and the time to come that God has blessed me with to be on this earth, right? It's about giving back, where we can learn from one another. But make no mistake, there will be a certain milestone, a subscriber milestone on this channel where the only reason that I'll be going to work pro bono for those who are unfortunate enough to afford, professional, reliable plumbing and HVAC services. And that will be to create content so we can continue to learn from one another. And make no mistake about it, I'm not bragging or anything, but you know what? The YouTube ad revenue is pretty generous. But let me tell you something. When I got like 1 million subscribers and I got that gold YouTube play button, well, let me tell you something. There are going to be a lot of haters out there, for sure. But there's also going to be a lot of genuinely thankful people, and especially the ones that I am going to personally service on a daily basis. Can't wait. Giving back. If you have in a position or you have, you know, the know-it-all or whereabouts or whatever, you know what I'm trying to say. If you're in a position where you can give back even a couple hours a week or a month, consider doing it. Because God will reward you 10 times as much. I guarantee it. All right, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much for tuning in to today's video, May 18th, 2022. It's been my honor and privilege to show you the work that my team does for our community. Thank you so much for watching. Be well. God bless. Stay safe.